Kia ora class. Today we're talking about challenge and sense of achievement as factors that might influence people's participation in physical activity. Now, I have put these two factors together in your assessment and has them separate. That's fine. You could talk about them completely individually, but I think they share enough characteristics and similarities that it's easy for me to just talk about them both at the same time. Our learning intention for today. Today we're exploring how and why challenge or sense of achievement affect people's participation in physical activity. What is challenge and sense of achievement? Well, challenge is a task or situation that tests someone's abilities. That's a Google Dictionary definition. Sense of achievement is a proud feeling of having done something difficult of worthwhile, and that's another online definition. So, challenge and sense of achievement. What is it? Specifically, I'm asking, what is it about certain activities that makes people want to participate when those activities don't really seem to be what we would call fun and enjoyable, and the people participating don't seem to be doing it for fun and enjoyment? Maybe the fun and enjoyment's not there, or we can see that they're not really enjoying themselves in the traditional sense. So I'm going to have a look at a case study here. This guy is called Mo Farah. He's an incredibly talented distance runner, over 5,000, 10,000 meters. He's also done marathons and sort of 1,500, but he's generally a distance runner, really successful. There's a video on YouTube at the moment which is quite good to watch. It's everyday people attempting to run at Mo Farah's average pace over one of these races just on a treadmill. So they just set it up to his speed and they get people to try and run. It's ridiculous how little time people can actually spend running at his pace. And he does that over 5,000 or 10,000 meters. Really good watch. Anyway, I have a video I'd like you to watch. It's a video of him talking, and he brings up a couple of interesting points about his sport. He talks about the pain he experiences, how it's physically, there's physical discomfort in his racing and his training. He talks about how hard and arduous his training is. He talks about the sacrifices he's had to make in terms of his training and his participation. And he also talks about the importance of the mental aspect of his sport. At no point during the video does he talk about fun or enjoyment or the pleasure he gets from it. And this is kind of the points that I'm trying to get to today, is maybe there's something else that influences people to participate. Have a watch of this video.
There's no magic. It's pain, man, every day. Training is harder for me than racing. 25 laps around the track is really the easy part. 100+ miles week after week. You could do it, anyone could do it, but the mental part's the hard part. You can always give it more than what you think you have. Not being able to see your family, your kids, it's pretty tough.
So, quite a good little video there. Obviously, we have to be a little bit critical. That video is obviously part of promotional material. I think it's probably trying to sell me a pair of those Nike shoes that we saw flashes of during the video. So we just have to be a little bit critical of that. But again, I think it starts to illustrate the point that I'm trying to make. And the questions that I want us thinking about after seeing that video are, could people's participation be influenced by the presence of challenge and the prospect of a sense of achievement at the end, rather than fun and enjoyment? So if there's no fun and enjoyment, what else could make people really want to participate? Conversely, could a lack of challenge or no real sense of achievement at the end of it all cause participation to change? Could it cause participation to diminish? Could it cause participation to be negatively affected? My answer to that question, my personal answer, is that yes, challenge and sense of achievement are really important factors and they can either motivate people to participate or discourage people from participating if they weren't there. And the evidence that I have to come to that conclusion is the existence of activities like these, things like the mud run, the tough guy, tough gal challenge, the tough mudder. These are very interesting activities. They're really popular at the moment, going on all over the world, all over the country, and they're basically just really tough, arduous, grueling obstacle courses full of mud pits and really tough activities, and you get dirty, you get sore. It doesn't really look that fun and enjoyable. Like this guy here, he's wondering, what have I got myself into? I'm in a pit of mud covered with barbed wire. This doesn't look fun and enjoyable to me. And I don't think any of these people are smiling or laughing. They're not really showing signs of fun and enjoyment. Okay, these guys here doing sort of a ring swing across a pool of what I assume is human excrement or something. It doesn't look like it's fun and enjoyable. So there must be something else that is causing these people to participate. I think that they are participating because of the challenge and the sense of achievement that they get from participating. Yeah. So how and why does challenge and sense of achievement affect participation? Simply put, I think that challenge adds interest, and if there was a lack of challenge, it means the activity is boring. I think that the sense of achievement makes us feel like our time was well spent and that the effort that we put into the activity is worthwhile. If we didn't get this feeling at the end, it might make us question and wonder, was it really worth it? Was that really a good use of my time if I don't really feel like I've accomplished anything at the end? So I think that people's participation could be either positively affected or negatively affected by the presence or absence of this factor. So that brings us to the end today, team. That is how and why challenge and sense of achievement affects people's participation in physical activity.